Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Have you been dealing with chronic pain that just won't go away? Or have you ever had a doctor tell you that there's nothing that you can do and you'll just have to deal with that pain? Are you even just trying to manage it right now with massage or chiropractic care? Well, listen up because this video, it may be exactly what you've been looking for so long. My name is Sam of Samwise Coaching and Hypnosis in Seattle, Washington, and I am privileged to be here, to be joined here today by my good friend and fellow hypnotherapist, Lisa Finn of Lisa Finn Hypnosis and Wellness in Wilton, Connecticut. Hello, Lisa.
Hello.
So both Lisa and I are coaches in our own respect. I'm a personal trainer and health coach, and Lisa is a life coach and Reiki master. And both of us added hypnotherapy to our practices because we found it to be one of the fastest, most effective ways to help our clients achieve their goals. Recently, Lisa and I were talking, and she shared an incredible success story about one of her clients that I felt really, really important to share because it helps us understand how the human body is all interconnected and how the root cause of one issue may have multiple symptoms. And as a personal trainer, I'm particularly drawn to this story because, of course, it has to do with chronic physical pain, which many of my clients deal with. Case in point, getting right down to it, one of Lisa's clients came in wanting to do hypnosis to lose weight. And in the process, she ended up getting rid of chronic shoulder pain, a pain that doctors had told her she was just going to have to live with. So Lisa, I'm going to turn it over to you. Tell our listeners what happened.
Okay, so here's the story. This woman comes in and she wants to do hypnosis for weight loss. She has about 20 pounds that she wants to lose. And she thinks it's because she's been snacking too much. And she attributes it to being bored and being stressed in relation to stress. So we go in to do the hypnosis. And what comes out after the first session is that she gets this insights that she is actually in control of what she does. Not only what she puts in her mouth, food, but all the other aspects of her life. And it turns out she was having issues in her relationship. She was having issues with her job. She had all these other things going on that we didn't even talk about. But after that first session, she was able to come out with these insights. She mattered. She can put herself first. She can make decisions that affect her life. And she
Wow.
came out with these insights about the food. But what she did is she went home that week in between our sessions and she applied what she learned to the rest of her life. So she came in, yes, she comes in for our second session and she's standing up straight. She's got a glow about her. She's like, Lisa, I don't have any pain. And I'm like, pain? What pain? She didn't even tell me about this pain. She's like, I have chronic shoulder pain and I couldn't lift my arm further. I'm lifting. Look, I can do this. And I was like, oh, okay. So what's interesting is when she applied the thoughts that she had about the food to the rest of her life, she was able to release all of the things she was holding that were holding her back. And she felt a lighter. She felt in control. She took back her power, not just with her food, but with all the aspects of her life.
Gosh, that's so amazing. And, you know, one of the coolest things I just heard you say was literally like after the first session, she saw change. In the second one, she came in, like even after a week of processing time, more change had happened in between the sessions. And again, that just kind of goes to the power of hypnosis. And I love this story for so many reasons, but I want to zero in particularly on the idea of how it is that um, our emotional pain manifests itself as physical pain in our body. Because again, as I started out, all of this, it's all interconnected. So from a physiological standpoint, this is, I want to make the connection that when you feel stress, when you are sad, these I'm going to put quote marks, you know, negative emotions, these emotions that we don't particularly like to feel, they can cause certain physical reactions in the body. When you're stressed, you are tense, right? And if you are chronically stressed, this is the move that you are, it is the position that you might find yourself for a long time, and your muscles get short and tight, and that can literally cause physical pain. And if you've been doing that over the course of your life, no wonder she was having that physical symptom of her emotional, directly tied to emotional pain. So when she was able to release that, get rid of the emotional pain, all of a sudden these muscles aren't feeling tight anymore, and you can stand up literally a little bit taller. And that's particularly in regards to stress. So that can also, when we're sad, we want to curl in. Everything goes into this primal function of our body to protect ourselves. And when we release the emotion that is driving that sensation, we open up. And what I just heard Lisa say was that the client literally felt lighter. That's physically what's happening, so it logically makes sense. But again, Lisa has some special practices here that might also help us understand what's happening from an energetic standpoint. Lisa, can you talk a little bit about the energetic component to this?
Yes. So, we say that physically, emotionally, and mentally it's connected. And then we have the third thing is energetically. So in our bodies, we have energy systems. Our bodies are made up of energy. And if you've ever want to feel it, you can just rub your hands together like this just for a second. And then you go like this and you feel that like little magnetic resistance in between your hands. That's your energy. We have energy through our whole body. And there are 7 main energy centers. We call them chakras. And the one that a lot of women in particular have a lot of trouble with is the heart chakra. And that includes, the chest, the back, the shoulders, because that's where we are holding our emotions, our need to take care of other people. Are we loving ourselves? Are we forgiving? Are we holding? And this client was definitely holding on to, she was being controlled. And once she realized that she was not being controlled, she was allowing herself to feel controlled, she released it. And she was a different person when she came in. And the more we continue, yes, we continued through the process of hypnosis, clearing up her clearing up her erroneous beliefs that she had about things that happened in her past, going through the forgiveness work, moving through the whole process. She was able to find such peace. And at the end of the day, she's lost 17 pounds in 2 months. And she's cleared up her relationship issues. She's doing great at work. She's just like a different person. And the one thing she said to me is, why didn't I do this sooner? That was the one complaint she had. Why didn't I do this sooner? And I told her, you weren't ready. When you're ready, and you'll come. And so, now is the time. And she was able to do everything she needed to do. But it's all connected, I think, is the point that we are trying to get across, that hypnosis will allow you to release the negativity that you're holding on all the planes that are bringing you down.
100%, Lisa. I couldn't have said it any better. And I imagine there are some listeners here that don't fully have an understanding of hypnosis. I want to invite all of you who are curious about what hypnosis is and how it can specifically help you and your problems. I will say hypnosis can help everyday normal people with everyday normal problems. If you've been struggling with trying to change a bad habit, a behavior, build self-confidence, if all of these things have been a struggle for you in the past, hypnosis works even when everything else has not. And I invite you to have a complimentary consultation with either Lisa or myself. Again, Lisa is a life coach, a Reiki, I can never say that word, Reiki master, I apologize. And I'm a personal trainer and health coach, and both of us are hypnotherapists. And we combine all of our practices to be able to help you get to your specific goal. I invite you to have the complimentary consultation. Look on our websites as well. I'm going to post them beneath this video so that if there are some basic questions that can be answered about hypnotherapy, answered there. But any and all additional questions and comments, please do schedule that time to chat with Lisa or myself. We are humbled and privileged to be able to serve you. And this video is one example of how dealing with a root cause can alleviate multiple symptoms, more than perhaps you are going to originally come to us for. Thank you for your time. Lisa, thank you for joining me on this video.
Thank you.
And everybody, have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Bye-bye.